The zombie apocalypse can be a very stressful place, and you're going to want something to help take the edge off. In this video, Stumps and I are going to show you how to set up your own pot farm. We'll go over how soil, water, light, and temperature all affect plant growth, as well as how to lay out an efficient garden to grow your plants in. While this guide focuses on growing marijuana, you can substitute any kind of seeds found in vain and use the information from this guide to grow any crops you like. Let's get into it. Before we start planting, we'll need to increase our farming stats so we can build large planters, sprinklers, compost bins, and other farming equipment. When you first create your character, you can boost up to 3 stats to level 25. This is a nice way to jumpstart your farming stat. You can also choose the farming occupation for an additional plus 25 farming stat bonus, as well as a farming experience boost book. If you decide not to start as a farmer, keep an eye out for the farming experience boost book while looting offices. Reading one of these books will help double your farming stat leveling rate. You can also cook latkes, omelets, spicy scrambled eggs, and vegetable stir-fry for an experience bonus that allows you to double your farming experience gains. And finally, you can combine your experience boost book with the cooking experience bonus for a maximum 4 times experience bonus while leveling your farming stat. There are 2 ways to level your farming stat. First is harvesting crops. If it's early in the game, there's a good chance you'll find ripe vegetables to pick in local gardens. The second method is to construct farming-related equipment from the Build menu. Press B to access the Build menu and click on the Utilities tab. I find the easiest way to power level farming is to construct medium pots and immediately destroy them. After about 5 minutes, you should hit level 30 farming, which is enough to build large planters. When it comes to sources of light, you can grow plants both indoors and outdoors. You can even grow plants in a dark basement. Knowing the developers of Vane, I expect the player-crafted lighting will be needed to grow plants indoors at some point in the future. Until then, lighting doesn't seem to affect plant growth. There are 5 types of soil in Vane. The soil types are awful, low, standard, high, and excellent. The higher the soil quality, the faster your plants will grow. This table outlines the different soil types and how long in real-world time it takes seeds to grow in each soil type. Awful soil is usually found in the default gardens in Vane. Low and standard soil types both come from soil bags. You can find soil bags as well as a shovel in almost any garden shed in Vane. If you can't find soil bags, equip a shovel and hit the ground with it to dig up as many soil bags as you like. I tend to toss the low-quality soil bags until I have all standard quality soil. And finally, high and excellent quality soil both come from using compost. You'll need level 50 farming to build a compost bin. You can put rotten food in the compost bin, but I find wood scraps works best. Fill a compost bin with 100 pounds of wood scraps and seal it. Wait a few in-game days, unseal the bin, and you'll have 4 excellent compost. In order to grow, plants need water. You can hand water your plants by targeting a plant, choose the water option from the menu, then select any fluid container from your inventory. You'll have to indicate how much water to use. I usually just choose the max option to make sure my plants are fully watered. Watering by hand can be a real hassle, so I recommend you build sprinklers and connect them to a water source. I cover sprinklers and water sources in my Ultimate Water and Power guide, so I'll leave a link to it in the description below. To see how large an area a sprinkler can cover, I built 2 rows of 8 large planters each and filled them all with carrots. I then built a sprinkler in the middle and turned it on. A few days later, and the healthy green plants show the area the sprinkler was able to cover, while the bare areas show where not enough water was available for the plants to survive. You can grow crops normally all year round, with the exception of winter. You'll need to place kerosene heaters in your gardens in order for your crops to survive the cold month. To see how large an area a heater can cover, I again built 2 rows of 8 large planters each and filled them all with carrots. I then built a heater in the middle and turned it on. I also put a sprinkler in each of the 4 quadrants to make sure all the plants had plenty of water. A few days later, and the healthy green plants show the area the heater was able to cover, while the dead plants show where not enough heat was available for the plants to survive the winter. While this is a guide on growing pot, you can use this guide to grow any kind of crops you want. Just use the appropriate seed type to get the type of crop you want. Seeds can be found in almost every gardening shed and vein. You can also find seeds at Frank's Hardware Emporium in Saranac, Agatha's Plant Shop in Dannemora, and any of the farms marked here on the map. Cannabis seeds can be difficult to find. They sometimes spawn in the large wooden crates located at any of the farms in Vain. The one place you're certain to find cannabis seeds is at the Dead End Motel. Go around back and help yourself to as many seeds as you like. If you're lucky, there might even be a mature pot plant or two. There are 3 planter plot sizes in Vain: small, medium, and large. You can view the plot size needed for each plant by opening your inventory, select the seed type, and check the info panel. A large planter can hold either 2 large plants, 4 medium plants, or up to 8 small plants. A medium planter can hold either 1 large plant, 2 medium plants, or up to 4 small plants. And finally, a small planter can hold 2 small plants. Planting crops is pretty straightforward. First, build some planters to put your crops in. Second, target a planter and choose the Add Dirt option. From your inventory, select the soil bag or compost you want to fill the planter with. Next, target the planter again, and the Plant Seeds option will now be available. Select the seed you want to plant from your inventory. You can plant as many of that seed type as you have seeds available. If you want to change seed types, hit Escape, target the planter, and use the Select Seed option again to change seed types. Next, you'll have to water your plants by hand or set up a sprinkler to do it for you. If it's wintertime, be sure to add a heater to keep your plants warm enough to survive. Wait an in-game day or 2 for your crops to mature. To harvest your crops, target one of your mature plants and choose the Harvest option. Congratulations! You can now successfully grow your own crops to survive the apocalypse. If you have any farming tips or tricks of your own, feel free to post them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks!